News, rumor and opinions Wednesday the 12th of November 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Ariel. Iraqi dinar update. Comments about the latest financial moves by the CBI Investment Advice Service. The 11th of November 2025. Iraqi dinar update. Comments about the latest financial moves by the CBI. I didn't think I would be doing another Iraqi dinar update, but there's so much going on at the moment that I need to speak on it. But there are many concerns out there. One being the deletion of the 3 zeros project. And this needs to be addressed. Listen, because this Iraq dinar play just got a notch tighter in the last 24 hours. Out of Baghdad, the central bank dropped a confirmation yesterday afternoon that they're full throttle on the delete zeros push. Calling it a historic reform that's already got their internal simulations locked and loaded. No more whispers. The governor straight up said it's not hype, it's happening, with a gradual rollout to keep the streets calm while they recalibrate the whole damn system. That lines up with what I've been laying out along with others. Their oil pipelines pumping record crude straight into vetted accounts, no skimming allowed. But here's the thing, they're eyeing a basket peg that leans heavy on gold and euro flows, not just petrodollars. Which means external holders like you and me stateside won't get clipped by the in-country note swap. Dinar Investment Insights. Now, flip to the militia side, and Sadani's office leaked a quiet nod to the PMF integration, hitting 20,000 more fighters folded in since last week, all under state payroll to choke off those rogue cash lines. Public wires are buzzing about it tying into the US drawdown by 26, but the real heat is in the backroom arm twists. Top brass from Kataib Hezbollah. And Nujaba got relocation packages disguised as retirement incentives, pulling them out of the game without a full firefight. This clears the deck for the CBI to move without proxy interference, feeding those billions back into reserves that back our 3.00 ST at this look into those PMF brigade audits. They're the smoking gun showing how much militia grease used to siphon oil royalties before this clampdown. Treasury's grip hasn't loosened one bit, with fresh whispers from their Dubai outpost that 2 more Iraqi banks got flagged for Iran reroutes just hours ago, locking them out of dollar rails effective immediately. That's on top of the 24 already scrubbed clean, forcing every transaction through their oversight channels like a sieve. No headlines yet because it's all off-record handshakes, but it enforces that repayment structure Trump hammered home, turning Iraq's rebuilt grid into a cash machine that owes America first. Point is, watch the Federal Reserve's quiet filings on Iraqi correspondent accounts. The drops there tell you exactly how many conduits got severed overnight. MNT GOAT. Everything that I am about to tell you today has been confirmed with my CBI contact last night on a call to Iraq. Factual information. For years, decades, we have been waiting for the revaluation of the Iraq dinar and to see the IQD once again reinstated on Forex. I am here today to tell you this is about to happen and happen much sooner than you may comprehend. But, we must still be patient and wait for it. Walking stick update from banking friend Aki. Aki. There is a tender out, in Iraq, asking for the redesign for these new coins to be minted. When you asked me if I have seen the lower notes yet, I told you yes, but I want you to know you have already seen them as well. We voted on these new notes. I was part of it. The voting on the remnants, history, color, size, shape, security features, all of it. You saw them 3 weeks ago when the CBI released them. The design on those are exact. We don't know why they didn't put them on the CBI website yet. Post 1 of 2. Stay tuned. Walking stick update from banking friend Aki. Aki. The CBI has been working with the United States Treasury on this rendering. We worked on the design, but the Treasury has helped Iraq get them printed. These are the meeting topics we've been having with the CBI and many of your people. Trump is the one pushing all of this on us. Walking stick. How long is it going to take to mint these coins? Aki. We actually have what we need, but we are still minting. It's been being done for quite a while now, the coins, but we're finishing them up. I'm still waiting to see the rest of it. Post 2 of 2. Trump to repay national debt by giving everyone $2,000, gold and silver rally most likely unrelated smiley face. Arcadia Economics. The 12th of November 2025. On one hand, we've all learned to take anything a politician says with a grain of salt. As anyone who's been following our political system knows, it's usually more likely that a politician is lying than telling the truth. But lately, things are getting a little bit out of control with some of the statements coming out of the Trump administration, which we dig into in today's live show. Marcus questions the honesty behind statements suggesting inflation is under control, suggesting they may be politically motivated attempts to soothe public concern rather than honest reflections of the economic environment. For anyone paying bills or visiting a grocery store, the reality of elevated living costs is undeniable, regardless of political declarations. The political discussion took an even stranger turn with the highlighting of an unusual proposal: the issuance of $2,000 checks to citizens. Allegedly financed by tariff revenues, with the claim that this move would somehow help pay down the $37 trillion national debt. The scale of the national debt renders such a proposal virtually meaningless in the context of debt reduction. The idea of funding new spending checks, which inherently injects more money into the system, through revenue generated by trade barriers, while simultaneously claiming to combat a massive debt problem under a cloud of persistent inflation, is an economic contradiction. Such maneuvers do little to address the systemic issues of fiscal irresponsibility and monetary expansion that continue to weaken the currency. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com.